If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and bell icon for more videos. Peace out, guys. Hey guys, I'm Lucky. I'm back here for another video, guys. I'm going to show you what I predict for all 32 of these predictor sets. So this is just my predictions. Obviously, I might be incorrect. If you don't agree with me, then obviously don't choose the ones you don't agree with me with, and choose the ones you do agree with me with, and, you know, go on from there. So obviously, this is just what I'm predicting. I might be incorrect on these, but definitely, you know, choose wisely whether or not you believe me or not, because obviously, I do not know what's going to happen. But of course, the first one we have here is going to be Bills win. So Bills beat the Jets. Sorry, Jets fan. I know a lot of Jets fans understand this one, and it's going to obviously be the Bills do beat the Jets. And okay, so so true to the Bills beat the Jets. Okay, so let me read these and make sure I don't mess up any. The Bills will, LaShawn McCoy will get at least 100 rushing yards against the Jets. I'm going to say true, and I know a lot of people are going to say, well, the Jets have a good defense. I do believe that, but I also believe the one thing is that their defense might be great, but LaShawn McCoy is going to get a lot of carries, especially with their offense kind of being weird right now in Buffalo. Okay, so this actually goes for a second. The Bears will win against the Falcons. Sorry, Bears fans. I'm going to go with false here. I do not think the Bears are going to win against Falcons. Obviously, they might, but I really highly doubt it. Now, Jordan Howard will have at least one rushing touchdown or one touchdown receiving or rushing. Obviously, he doesn't really receive the ball. He actually was ranked the worst receiving halfback in the whole NFL last year, I believe, based on, like, you know, yards and carry and, like, targets. Yeah, he's not good at catching the ball. Now, that means he rush for a touchdown? I do think so. I do think he will get all the goal line opportunity. You know, he might not be the best halfback this year just because of the opportunity offense. Don't get me wrong, he's an amazing halfback, one of the best in the league. But the issue is based on, you know, how the offense is going to run this year. I don't know if he's going to still remain the best at the very end and finish the best, especially in fantasy football and real football. But, yeah, definitely think he'll get one rushing touchdown. The Bengals will win against the Ravens. Now, this one, I am a Ravens fan, so obviously I'm a little biased, but I'm also I'm not biased, but at the same time, I also know both of these teams very well. I know the Ravens, I know the Bengals. The Bengals always give the Ravens issues. If you're a Bengals fan, you know that. You guys always give us issues. It's never, you know, going to stop that. But John Ross is out, and Vontaze Burfict has a suspension. Vontaze is not in this game, and neither is John Ross. Now, don't get me wrong, your offensive line has gotten worse, losing your left tackle, Whitner, and I believe Kevin Zeitler. I might be incorrect on that. You lost two offensive linemen, I know that. You know, halfback-wise, the Bengals are definitely stacked. Jeremy Hill, Bernard, and now Joe Mixon, Andy Dalton. They still got receivers. A.J. Green, obviously the best in the game. One of the best in the game. I won't say the best, but one of the best. And, of course, on the opposite side, you got Brandon LaFell. So, personally, I'm going to go with false. Now, that is, I am a Ravens fan, but looking at the Ravens defense, I feel like with the bad offensive line and only, you know, Tyler Eifert will play this game, but with only, you know, two true targets on the receiving side tight end, and of course out of the backfield they do have amazing halfbacks. But I feel like that Ravens defense, especially week 1, will come out and do really well. So I'm gonna say false, but I definitely that one I am on the fence with. Next one we have here is gonna be AJ Green has at least one receiving touchdown. I'm gonna go with true. Even though I do think the Bengals will lose, I do think A.J. Green should have a pretty nice day. Again, being the main receiving target. The Browns will win against the Steelers. I gotta go with false. I mean, there's definitely no doubt about this. Pittsburgh, you guys have a great team. I mean, even if they said Ravens beat Pittsburgh week 1, I would really highly doubt that. Myles Garrett has at least one sack. I'm going to go with false because he's out for the first game, they said. They said he's guaranteed out for the first game, might miss the second game. So I'm going to go with false on that one, just because he's not even playing. But anyway, the Lions will win against the Cardinals. It's got an interesting matchup. Oh, this is really difficult, guys, because this is when we kind of get into that kind of toss-up category of the Lions, Cardinals, Lions, Cardinals. Both teams are not the best in the division. I'm not trashing either team. I'm just saying they're not the best in the division. They both have some very big flaws on both sides of the ball, or on both teams. So it's all about, can David Johnson get going? How would David Johnson do? If David Johnson does good, the Cardinals have a great defense. They're going to shut down the offense the Lions has. And even if the Lions try to limit time of possession and amount of possessions, it's still going to be kind of weird with all that kind of stuff they've got going on there. Cardinals-wise, because they don't got as much of a great offense. And they do have David Johnson, but it's not Larry Fitzgerald, it's John Brown, Jerron Brown, and, that kind of it. Defensively, both teams have really a nice defense. It's going to be a really difficult matchup. I think it's going to be a really low-scoring game, to be honest. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring affair. I'm going to go with true. I do have the Lions beating the Cardinals in my predictions, and I kind of have to say true on that one. But I definitely feel like he could at least have a really good game. Matthew Stafford has at least 2 passing touchdowns. That one is difficult. Now, again, like I said, I do think it's going to be a low-scoring affair. 2 passing touchdowns, I got to go with false. I think Stafford is a good quarterback. I'm not trashing him, but I do not think week 1 against Cardinals defense, that defense is really sought after. It's going to hit Stafford. It's going to pressure Stafford. I don't think there's going to be 2 there. Texans will win against the Jaguars. I'm going to go with yes. I don't know who's going to be starting quarterback, but I'm going to go with I think the Texans will beat the Jaguars. Next one we have here is going to be J.J. Watt will have at least 1 sack. If he's 100% healthy, then I'm going to go with yeah. I definitely, especially Blake Bortles, though, it's kind of hard to sack him because he throws the ball to anyone he sees. So it's kind of hard to get a sack on him. But J.J. Watt is one of the best is the best in the league. So, Well, I mean, can we still say is one of the best guys? Tell me down below what you guys think. I know Khalil Mack is a defensive end too now, and Vic Beasley is one. There's a lot of good pass rushers. I do believe that J.J. Watt's the best, but I just don't know how if he is still technically ranked the best. But obviously, he is a monster and a half to deal with. The Dolphins will win against the Bucs. How does this actually work? Okay, so due to the Hurricane Irma delaying this game, both true and false tokens will count as a correct pick. Okay, so this counts as as a free pick. So kind of cool. Kind of cool how that works. So is that the same thing for the next pick where it's like the Dolphins due to Hurricane Irma delaying both? Okay, so this one is a free, guys. This is a freebie. You get 2 freebies there because the hurricane did affect that game. So you do get 2 freebies right there. Titans will win against the Raiders. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one. I think the Raiders are a really good team. And I hate to say it, like the Titans have no defense. They got no defense at all. But both these teams have an offense that can just wreak havoc. But the Raiders have no secondary. The Raiders has no secondary. The Titans have no secondary. They both got good run support guys and good pass rushers. And then on the offense, they pretty much the same team. They're pretty much the same team equally. So I'm gonna go with true. Now, Raiders fans, don't kill me in the comment section. I just feel like it's going to be such a close game. I'm going to toss up on those 2 guys. I'm going to toss up. At least 200 passing yards and 20 rushing yards. I'm going to go with true. I definitely feel like Khalil Mack's going to make Marcus run the ball around and start running around and trying to get away from him. So I feel like it's true. But again, with the Raiders one, that's a toss-up. Like, if you go either way, you're not making a mistake. Either way, the Raiders are a really great team. I think the Titans are really great, too. So, they're both either way. The Redskins will win against the Eagles. Oh, Eagles. I don't know. Where's the game at? I gotta check out what the game is, guys. So, Redskins, Eagles. Let me check the game, and then I'll see if we can, who's gonna win. So, let me check. Week 1, the Redskins play Philadelphia. Is that at home? If it's at home, we're going Redskins. And I usually like to split the home road deficits. All right, so it looks like it's at home. Yeah, it's at home. So I'm going to go with Redskins win. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the Eagles are trash, Eagles fans. I'm just saying that they are at home. Usually with divisional games, home field advantage really, really matters. Pryor will have at least 6 receptions. Oh, that's an easy true. That's an easy true. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy true. I'll take that all day, every day of the week. All right, so that's true. And then we have Colts. The Rams will win against the Colts. Andrew Luck is not playing. So Andrew Luck is out, officially out for week 1. Jared Goff. So that means Scott Tozine or what's his name? Who was the Patriots guy? Who did they trade for? They traded for a Patriots guy. I forget his name. Crap. I forget the guy's name. But he's a Patriot. He's Biscuits or something. He's their like third string quarterback. Pizzetti. I forget exactly what his name is. He's no one special. He played against the Texans last year and had like I think 60 yards or something. He had 60 yards. He beat the Texans, but he had a rushing touchdown. He's good mobile quarterback. But I do believe that they probably will start Scott Tozine. So I'm going to go with, and is it the Rams will win? I hate to do this, but I got to go with true. If Luck was starting, there's no way in any doubt I would go with the Colts like losing. But if there's no Luck, I mean, Scott Tozine, I mean, that Rams defense is actually pretty good. So Todd Gurley has 1+ rushing touchdown. I'm going to go with Drew because I think they're going to feed him and feed him and feed him. They're going to feed him a lot. So I feel like it is going to be true that he's going to have at least 1 rushing touchdown. But I don't think he's going to have a great day. But I think he's going to have 1 rushing touchdown. The Packers will win against the Seahawks. Now this one is where we get to a point where it's like, oh, this is going to be difficult. Now the Packers have a really, really good explosive offense. The Seahawks have a really, really good explosive defense. The Packers have a booty cheek, delicious. What the heck is this defense? And the Seahawks have a really good offense. So I'm gonna go with false. I think the Seahawks might have the number in this game. That's again a toss up. I think prediction wise, I have the Seahawks losing, but I feel like that's gonna be a toss up. Aaron Rodgers has at least 300 passing yards and at least 2 passing touchdowns. I'm gonna go with true. Now hear me out. As I said, the Packers have a really, really horrendous defense, right? I think that means that Russell Wilson can put up enough points to make this a high-scoring affair. And if it's a high-scoring affair, that Seahawks defense is not going to be able to keep Aaron Rodgers out of the end zone the whole game. So I think that he's going to have at least 2 passing touchdowns, and they're going to be able to move the ball a little bit down the field, and he can get at least 2 passing touchdowns with 300 yards. The 49ers will win against the Panthers. Going to go with false. No offense, 49ers fans. I do not think you guys are going to have a good season. Obviously, by my predictions, you guys really are not going to have a good season. But obviously, that's just me predicting. Pierre Garçon will have at least 6 receptions. Yes, I think they're going to feed Pierre Garçon. Because it makes sense to feed him, especially with him being a new wide receiver in Mike Shanahan's offense. Mike Shanahan loves Pierre Garçon. They're going to walk out together. The Cowboys will win against the Giants. Now, I did not check exactly. I'm not checking my predictions. Obviously, I think I have. Let's see who plays at home. But Zeke Elliott seems like he's going to play week 1, but he's not. But he's still suspended 6 games. Which I still took him first pick overall over David Johnson. Shout out to me. Which I don't regret, but so Cowboys play at home, so I'm gonna go with true. Cowboys win. Right, Cowboys win. Yep. Cowboys win against the Giants. I'm gonna go with true because they play at home. Let's go with next game. Or next thing we have here is Dak Prescott has at least 250 passing yards and at least 1 passing touchdown. I'm gonna go with true. The Giants have a really great defense, and I'm not taking anything away from the defense. But at the same time, I feel like they're definitely going to move the ball down the field, especially if Zeke gets a couple really good catches. He'll have a really good day. Eli Manning throws 0 interceptions. Now, the Cowboys defense is really bad. It's really bad because they're really young. They're going to get all on the same page like throughout the season. But I feel like right now, as of we're speaking right now, me and you guys, I do not think they're on the same page. But at the same time, no offense, Giants fans, you know Eli throws some wild ducks sometimes. So, that's really, really challenging between these two choices. True, false, 0 interceptions. Because if he throws one at halftime, just throws up before half, that technically counts as an interception. I wish it didn't, but it does. I'm going to go with false. I don't think he's going to have a perfect day without any interceptions thrown. I think it's going to be a good game, but I do not think it's going to have no interceptions in there. The Vikings will win against the Saints. I think that will be true. And let's see what we have. Well, pretty much almost done here, guys. So next one we have here is going to be Everson Griffin will have at least 1 sack on Drew Brees. I think that will be true. Everson Griffin is a monster, and he can get around anyone pretty much. So, Everson Griffin. Okay, so we have 3 left. It looks like 3 left. The Broncos will win against the Chargers. Is it in Denver or is it in, let me see where it is. Is it in Denver or is it in, they're not San Diego anymore. Where do they play? Oh, no, they're playing LA. I'm thinking about the Raiders, sorry guys. I'm thinking about the Raiders where they're going to build a facility in 2 years to play in Las Vegas. But right now, right now they're going to be in LA. So LA Chargers, will LA win or will it be the Broncos? All right, so it's in Denver. So I'm going to go true here. I'm going to go with true because it's in Denver. And again, that's how I usually like to split the division wins. I usually like to split them. Home, they most likely will win at. Away, they most likely won't. All right, so I'm going to have to get 1 true at least. So let's see what the last one is. That's Von Miller gets 1 sack. Rivers has at least 22 pass complete. Okay, so the last 2 I'm going with true. I think the last 2 will be true. So false to true. Let's do that, and let's do it one more time. And again, guys, I actually ended up getting my 100 set completions because of this. So again, if you guys want to go ahead and get 100 set completion for a MUT Master, go ahead and do this set, and you will get them. So let me get my 2 trues. Von Miller gets at least 1 sack. I think that will happen. And finally, I do think Philip Rivers will have 22 pass completions. So guys, that's going to be it for my predictions. Obviously, you can give your predictions down below if you guys want to help out other people based on what you guys think. But definitely make sure to hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.